In my last video, I let my Hypixel Skyblock minions run for 1 year. After making the video, I got a lot of different comments, most of them telling me how I should have claimed them and it was Mayor Derpy, but I basically got a lot of minion suggestions. The most common suggestions being to get slime minions, so I decided to watch a video on it. Once the video was done, I went back into my Minecraft world. Okay, so first, we need to get the materials to make this. So I don't remember how to really get materials in this game. I think that I need to go to the hub. It says I need 50 full blocks that can be anything, so I'm just gonna get 32, or actually no, I want it to look nice. I don't see any glass here, which we're gonna need, but I don't know, maybe I can get sand for that. Oh, so you can just buy it. Wait, so can I buy glass? Okay, so I'm gonna buy 9 sand, then I'm gonna buy 35 of these, and I'm gonna use 3 of them to do this, and then get rid of 3. These 3 I'm literally just gonna throw out, and then I need 24 slabs. I'm also gonna go ahead and put the sand in the furnace, and I don't remember how much, so I'm literally just gonna buy a bunch of this. I need 24, okay, and then I'll put the rest of this up. And it looks like I'm gonna need more glass, so I'll just put a bunch of this in there. And now we have all the ingredients needed to make this slime minion setup. So let's just go up to where all of our minions are. And since I'm gonna have to get rid of all these anyways, I might as well build it right next to it. So I built this little platform to the left of my minions, and I copied the video to create the ultimate slime minion farm. I then realized when I was almost done with the build that I didn't actually have any slime minions yet. So to continue with the build, I had to get at least some slime minions. I went to the bazaar in my inventory and just bought a bunch of wood. I then went and bought as many slime balls as I possibly could, and then I started to craft the slime minions. Next, I had to get rid of my minions so that I could place more minions down, so I picked up every single one of my minions. So after putting all the minions I'd worked my whole life for into 2 chests, I took all the slime minions I had just created and I placed them into my new contraption. After placing 12 of the slime minions, I decided I needed to continue with the build. Then I bought 12 enchanted hoppers and I put one in each of the slime minions. Next, I needed to work on the attachments for each of the slime minions. I bought enchanted hoppers for all of them, and then I went back and got 12 of my super compactors. I also got 12 enchanted lava buckets, and I gave them to each of the minions. Then I needed to buy 12 corrupt soils, which cost $15 million. The enchanted hoppers already cost me 25 mil, so far I'd spent about 35 mil. And so I gave each of the slime minions a corrupt soil. Now that each one of the minions had all of their upgrades, the only thing left to do was to upgrade them into tier 9. So I got all the slime balls I had, and I started upgrading the slime minions. And then I actually decided to upgrade them all to level 11 since it was technically 33% faster and I had the money for it. I then tested out my system to make sure that it was working, so I collected everything from all of the minions really quickly just to see how much money it had made. I went to the bazaar and it sold for about 10k, which was pretty good considering the machine had been running for like 5 minutes. And then I took all the corrupted fragments I had got, because while you actually can't sell these in the bazaar, you can sell them to NPCs. So I went to the hub and I found a librarian to sell them to. They go for 1,280 coins per stack, so after I sold a few stacks, I ended up with a nice little additional bonus. But I wasn't done with my project yet. Even though I'd turned 9 of my 17 minions into slime minions, I still had 8 to go, which is basically a whole nother setup. So I decided to make a second one right next to the first one. So it's been about 12 hours since the last time I was on my world, and I'm gonna go ahead and click on each one of these guys and see how they're doing. So as you can hear, there's a bunch of slimes. I'm actually gonna turn that off. But if I click on each one of these, you can see we have so many corrupted fragments, it looks like. And it also automatically enchants these, and I think it's automatically selling them maybe. Automatically sells generated items when the minion has no space, but I think it has space. So anyways, if I collect all, oh my gosh. So I probably got a bunch of slime ball, yeah, a bunch of slime ball experience. So I'm gonna put all of these corrupted fragments in here for now. I need to find out a quicker way to sell those in the future. If you guys actually know any tips to how to sell these quick, if you can get like an NPC on your island or something, leave that in the comments, let me know. But anyways, I'm just gonna be going through these basically and collecting everything and putting these all into these chests. Okay, so after probably 20 minutes of going through and getting all of the loot from all these, this is what I've ended up with. I have 3 enchanted slime blocks, a bunch of enchanted slime balls and regular slime balls, an enchanted sulfur cube, and a bunch of enchanted sulfur and regular sulfur, and all of these chests full of corrupted fragments. So I don't really know. I'm sure that there has to be a better way to sell these, because you can sell them to the NPC for I think like 1.3k per stack. So if I have 9 times 6, Alexa, what's 9 times 6?
9 times 6 is 54.
So 54 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alexa, what's 54 times 12?
54 times 12 is 648.
So I have 648 stacks of these. So I have 648 of those. So if I take this to the NPC librarian over here, you can see 1 stack sells for 1280 coins. It'd be 648 times 1280, right? Which is 829,440, which is coming from time, 17 total slime minions, and probably about like half a day, maybe a little over 12 hours. These are all tier 11 minions with good upgrades. So if I go to the bazaar and I sell everything in my inventory, currently it would be worth $1.1 million. 1120531. So you can make almost $2 million in Hypixel Skyblock in like 12 hours, which is probably roughly 4 million a day. So I'm gonna go through and sell all this. It's gonna take me a second. So I just finished going through and selling all of the corrupted fragments. It took me a really long time, so honestly, you know, take that into consideration with this method. But all of these chests are completely empty, and I have $2,016,000 at the end of it, which is not bad at all for like how long I've been running this. I literally made this last night, and then I fell asleep and just like got on it pretty much when I woke up. But I think if I left this, I would probably not do the corrupted fragments unless there was an easier way, because if you just sell the sulfur and the other stuff, you can still make about half the money, which would be 2 million passive income every day. And I think that's why people were telling me in my last video to use slime minions instead of just random minions like I had, because slime minions can add up. 2 million in one day if I waited 365 days would have got me like 730 million. And also a lot of comments were saying that if I did this last month, Mayor Derpy would have doubled this, so it would have been 1.5 billion almost. So it's a little upsetting that I didn't do any of this, but now I have it in place. So obviously I'll probably make other Skyblock videos, but in a year maybe I'll come back and I'll make a year waiting or something. I don't know. So it's been a while, probably waited like 2 weeks or so, and I haven't been on Skyblock in that time. So I've just emptied my bank account, and I'm not going to be collecting the corrupted fragments, but I am going to get the enchanted sulfur, and I'm also going to get the enchanted slime, and we'll see how much that sells for, because even that by itself should be like a pretty good amount. Okay, so this is everything that I've gotten. I really don't know how long. It's probably been like 2 weeks since I've checked this. So if I do /bazaar, when I hover over this chest, it should show me the amount that this will sell for. Before I see it, I'm gonna guesstimate that it's gonna be maybe 16 mil. So let's see. Yo, okay, so that's almost 20 mil. So I just got 20 mil, and I also haven't even gone through to get any of these corrupted fragments or anything, which I could do, but it would take a lot of time. But 20 mil is not bad for free, which is another reason why I wanted to have this be my farm now, because slime farms stack a lot better than the farms that I had before, which was snow, I had clay, I had a bunch of stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. This was basically it, and please subscribe if you enjoyed it. I might make more Skyblock videos, I might not. Let me know if you like this, and I love you all. Goodbye.